I'm Jonathan Madera, and PTV starts now.
Welcome back, PHS. Today is Friday, April 26, 2019. I'm PTV's Kaylin Curley.
And I'm Tyler Ritchie. Time to get you out the door to your advisory meetings. Spanish Club is in room 113, Art Club is in room 159, PHSC Club is in room 216, Board Game is in the Red Room in the WSOY, and PTV is in room 241.
Sign up for summer school has been extended this week. Students, you must sign up by visiting the PHS main office. The cost per session is $20. However, if you receive free or reduced lunch, there will be no cost. Session 1 begins June 5th and runs until the 25th. Session 2 runs June 26th to July 18th at the same times as Session 1. A special summer session for government will take place. For more information, ask Mrs. Downs in the main office. The classes you see on your screen are classes still available.
Also making news, the Guidance Department would like to remind you about the upcoming Plymouth Community Out of the Darkness Walk next Sunday, May 5th. The walk begins at 11 a.m. and is sponsored by the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. You can register at afsp.org/Plymouth and see Amy Porteous if you have any questions.
Taking you back to our last show, Brianna Wright submitted via email the correct answer to our PTV trivia question. And it landed her a huge chips and salsa party for her whole advisory, courtesy of Hacienda Mexican restaurant here in Plymouth. Shout out to PTV videographer Jacob Deacon, who was behind the lens capturing this video for us, of Mr. Curtis's Norman's room enjoying their delicious prize.
And that leads us to the last PTV trivia question we asked you guys last Friday, which was, how did the Easter Bunny become a tradition on Easter? According to multiple online sources, the Easter Bunny first arrived in America in the 1700s with German immigrants who settled in Pennsylvania and transported their tradition of egg laying called Osterhase or Osterhase. Their children made nests in which this creature could lay its colored eggs. The winner of our PTV trivia question is senior Sean France. Thanks for watching, and you just won your whole advisory class a huge chips and salsa party courtesy of Hacienda. We are bringing your prize to you now. Enjoy, guys.
Now time for PTV Sports.
Let's kick it over to Jake and Kendall to see what they have going on.
Good morning, PHS. I'm PTV's Jacob Deacon.
And I'm PTV's Kendall Himes. Well, the Plymouth Pilgrims varsity baseball team is on a roll. The Pilgrims hosted the Wallacea Warriors this past Wednesday evening. It was a jam-packed, action-filled game at Bill Nixon Field. PHS, led by Coach Ryan Wolf, have been knocking out win after win in their conference, especially this week. My co-anchor Jake Deacon was on the mound towards the end of the game, striking out 4 Warriors and giving up 4 runs in 6 innings, but was unable to pull the Pilgrims to victory. By the way, shout out to PTV's videographer Tay Wade for capturing this video for our PTV sports crew.
Speaking of our Pilgrim baseball team, let's take a look at this week's weekend sports rundown. Today, both the varsity and JV baseball teams will be traveling to Northwood to take on the Panthers at 5:15 p.m. The boys golf travels to LaPorte and plays LaPorte and Lowell. The varsity and JV softball teams have a home matchup against Northwood at 5:15 p.m. The girls track team takes on Mishawaka for the Princess Relays. Moving on to Saturday, the varsity boys golf team travels to Wawasee for an invitational at 8 a.m. The JV boys golf team travels to Lafayette, Jefferson for a tournament at 1 p.m.
Right now, senior Blake Reed is signing his letter of intent to continue his academic and athletic career after high school. He will be committing to Wabash College to play football. Reed's friends and family, along with Coach Barron, are gathering here in the varsity gym for this big moment. Congrats, Blake. Make sure to watch for that video on our Instagram and Twitter accounts later today.
Yesterday was the first day of the 2019 NFL Draft. Today marks the second day.
The clock is ticking as there are only 3 one-on-one segments left this year.
Yeah, so let's see which PHS student athlete we put in the one-on-one hot seat. I'm Jacob Deacon here with Brayson Lesenby for the one-on-one segment. Have you ever fired a gun?
Yes.
What is your least favorite word? What football team do you support?
Steelers.
What's the tallest building you've ever been up?
Sears Tower, I think.
Do you have any scars?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A nurse.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Nothing.
Are you scared of flying?
No.
Is cereal soup?
No.
How do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
It's fantastic.
If animals could talk, which one would be the rudest?
The rudest? I don't know, maybe bear?
Do you recycle?
No.
How often do you look at your phone every day?
Often.
And that's all the time we have. Tune in next week for another one-on-one segment. Well, that's a wrap for this week, PHS. I'm PTV's Jacob Deacon.
And I'm PTV's Kendall Himes.
And we'll see you next week.
Well, moving on to today's lunch menu, we'll be having bacon cheeseburger, baked fries, and anything on the fruit and veggie bar.
Tomorrow is the big day that many PHS students have been waiting for and stressfully preparing for.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. So in case you are the forgetful type, we thought we better give you the last minute details about prom. It will take place from 8 p.m. to midnight at the Riverside Terrace in Mishawaka, and the theme is Greek Gardens. Tickets are selling for $45 by door 1. Today is the last day to purchase prom tickets. It will take about 40 minutes to get there, so make sure you plan for the drive. If you have not yet purchased your tickets, it's okay. You can still do so today. Just head to door number 1 during your lunch hour or when you have study hall or you are a TA.
I've heard some girls have been planning for prom for months.
Yeah, I can vouch for that too.
We decided to hit the halls and talk to people about prom in general.
Yeah, from how long they have been preparing to what they are looking forward to the most. We asked it.
Check out this recap video of what some of you had to say, put together by PTV videographer Ozzy Arias.
I'm most excited for dancing with my friends this year as my senior year.
Dancing with the love of my life.
I'm most excited for the dinner before prom.
Eating on the way there.
To dance with my date all night.
Thanks, Ozzy.
With it being prom season, and not only here for us, but all over Indiana and the country as well, that got us thinking, when did prom become such a big deal that it was held nationwide?
So that is our PTV trivia question. Which decade did prom become held nationwide? Once you find the answer, email us at plymouth.k12.in.us, and if you are randomly selected and you have the right answer, you'll win a chips and salsa party courtesy of Hacienda. Make sure you have your email in by Monday, beginning of 3rd hour.
Well, that's a wrap of PTV News. I'm PTV's Tyler Ritchie.
And I'm PTV's Kaylin Curley. See you guys next week, PHS, on another episode of PTV News.